Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Aditya. I think we are live. If you can let us know in the comments box that you can hear me loud and clear, you can see me absolutely fine. My video is a little bit blurred today. Uh, but yeah, if you can let me know quickly in the comments box, so then we will get started. Also, I will quickly check on my end, on my LinkedIn, as well as on my YouTube. But yeah, please let me know, and then we'll get started shortly. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we are live or not. And again, guys, please let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can see me live on LinkedIn, that would be great. And then we will get started very, very soon. Okay, I can see myself live on
We'll
LinkedIn.
quickly check.
So we are good on LinkedIn. And about YouTube, let's double check on YouTube as well. And if I go to the live section,
Well,
yes. So we are live on YouTube as well. Okay, great. Again, please let me know in the chat box that you can hear me, you can see me absolutely fine, and then we'll get started soon. And also let me know, guys, where are you dialing in from? So that we'll take it from there. Okay, Kanav, thank you for confirming on YouTube. And Shubham, thank you for confirming on LinkedIn. Okay, great. Okay, and also, guys, please let me know where are you dialing in from. Not seeing on LinkedIn. Okay, Kanav, maybe it is. It will come up, but I can see people joining on LinkedIn, so they should be able to see it. Okay, guys. Also, let me know if you're a first-time user, if you're a repeat user, so that I'll give you an overview on everything accordingly, and we will get started in probably 2 to 3 more minutes. Okay. And we will do today a session on learning AI agents right from scratch. So even if you have zero background in programming coding, we are going to start on how to build AI agents right from scratch on this platform called N8N. And we will cover very fundamental concepts. Okay. So that you can actually get started and begin your journey of building AI agent. Okay. And previous sessions we covered some of the complex AI agents, but I decided that okay, we'll go slow, we'll keep short sessions of 30 to 45 minutes, and we'll take it from there. Okay, guys. So let's see. Let me know, guys, again what job role you are in. So it will help me curate the session according to your career profile and what exactly you would need uh, in AI agents. Okay, so let me know what job role you're in and where are you from, and then we'll get started soon. Okay, in the meantime, let me log in into my N10 profile. Okay, okay, cool. So So, okay, guys, let's get started on today's session now. So, today's session, as I told you earlier, we are going to cover now AI agents in a very, very beginning way, right? So that even if you have zero idea, if you have like zero background in coding or programming, again, we are going to use absolutely no code AI agents. We'll build AI agents right from scratch. Okay. And we'll keep sessions short as well so that you're not overloaded with information, but you also learn things and you can absorb. And then we'll increase sessions to more number of sessions every week. So until now, we are just doing Tuesday and Thursday session. In Thursday session, we cover AI tools, and in Tuesday session, we cover AI agents. So I'm thinking that if we have to teach people AI agents right from scratch, cover some very, very fundamental concepts, then we should take more classes, but lesser duration of classes. Okay. So I will let you know, guys, if we plan to implement that. But yeah, let's get started with today's session. So tell me, how many of you are absolutely beginner in building AI agent? So just write yourself beginner or an expert. Okay, so we will get started on that. So let me know if you're a beginner or if you're an expert, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm waiting for your response. Got it. Avi says very beginner. Okay, okay, another beginner. Okay, cool. So that's the purpose, right? So let's get started with absolute uh, beginner level. Okay, so that you don't face any challenges. And give me 1 second. Okay, I'll share my screen to get started. Hmm. Okay. So look, if you are building AI agents for the very first time, if you come from a non-tech background, and if you think that, okay, AI will take your job or it is already automating a lot of work. Someone was actually asking me today that, okay, I'm a project manager. What should I do to save my job? And what AI tools can I learn to probably save my role? And like some of the AI tools you can use, like Gamma for PowerPoint presentation, like Otter or probably Granola for note taking, but there's nothing much you can do over there, right? So the best thing that I always recommend is that learn building AI agents so that you can automate like even bigger workflows, as well as this will also give you an opportunity to become an AI consultant, right? So if you're early in your career, like when I say early in your career, if you have like 0 to 5 years of experience, or if you're like experienced person with like 10 to 15 years of work experience, uh, now it is super important that you also make yourself ready for new roles. Okay, an AI consultant, forward deployment consultant, these are two major roles, right? And in these roles you basically need to understand the entire AI ecosystem. What are AI agents, what are AI tools, and how to build and how to solve a particular business problem. Okay, now a lot of people do not come from any technical background, and then they think that, okay, is it the end for me, or how would I do this? And that's where learning to build AI agents with zero coding is going to help you out. Okay, now how to build AI agents with absolutely zero coding background? You need to use this platform called N8N. Again, we are not associated with this platform in any way, but we have noticed that this platform uh, is one of the best at this point in time to help people automate their workflows. Okay. There are other platforms as well, like Lindy AI, like Make.com, Zapier.com, So there is certainly a lot more possibility, but uh, this platform is by far one of the best for non-technical people to create very powerful workflows. Okay. Now, how to get started? I mean, if you're new to this platform, simply go to n8n.io. As I said, create your free account by clicking on Get Started, fill your details, and simply create your account. Once you create your account, and again, if you have any questions, guys, in the meantime, please let me know in the chat box. Okay. And I'll take a look at your comments and questions like occasionally. Okay. So when you come to N8 and you create your free account, then you land onto a screen like this. At the beginning, it will look absolutely blank to you, but you can always create all of these AI agents. So we have been using AI, creating AI agents for a very long time. We have more than like 100 AI agents already created over here for like multiple purposes: project management, data analysis, online research, marketing, sales, recruitment, operations. A lot of work we have already automated. Okay. Now, these workflows, if you're here for the first time, so for example, this particular AI agent helps me get all the news related to AI every single day. And this AI agent might look really complex to you at the first, but it but once you start spending time on it, it is not that tough. Guys, give me just 1 second, okay? Okay, so that's where so this AI agent, right? As I said, uh, if you I heard from a lot of people that they started like when I explained these AI agents in the previous sessions, it was quite difficult for them to follow along, right? And like implement it the very first day. So that's where people requested that, hey, can we start from like absolute scratch, absolute basics? So, so that's where I'm starting this series today, where we are going to start from very, very beginning. We'll cover very fundamental topics, and then we will create like beginner level, intermediate level, and then the most complex level agents. So one of the complex level agents, if I can show you, AI sales main agent, right? So this is my entire AI sales agent. As you can see, it is a combination of multiple agents doing many, many things. Okay. But we will reach there. We'll start from very beginning, and this journey is not going to be like 1 week or 2 weeks. That's a wrong expectation. If you really, really want to learn building AI agents, you want to understand what are the different business problems that really exist in different businesses and how you can solve it. And by the way, we have solved, I would say, 60 to 70% of all generic cases. For example, in a company that is, say, 50 to 100 people, or even like bigger companies, all the companies want to make sales, they want to do marketing, they want to recruit people, they have daily operations, they want to improve productivity. We've covered most of the cases because we have really built and implemented these AI agents internally for our company. Okay. So, uh, to get an expertise in building these AI agents, you need to dedicate time, and that time will be anywhere between, say, 3 to 6 months. I mean, if you spend 2 to 3 months, you will be definitely become good at it. But if you spend 6 months of time, you'll become amazing at it, and you'll be able to kill it at any level. Okay. So, to reach there, you first need to understand all the different nodes, right? For example, you can see there is one node. I won't jump into what are these nodes, but first you need to understand all the nodes. You need to understand the flows, and then when we'll jump into different business situations, then you will be able to understand on how to actually uh, implement them in the right manner. Okay. So we'll start from scratch today. We'll go from very, very basics, and you will slowly start getting confidence. So have patience, okay, and stay with me. And again, be regular. I plan to do at least 2 to 3 sessions of 35 to 40 minutes each. So we are not going to do an hour long session, but we'll do small sessions so that you can grab things and you can learn it over the period of time. Okay. By the way, N10 gives you 14 days of free trial, and after that, to use their account or their cloud services, you need to pay like $20 a month. But there is an alternative of it. You can host N10 locally on your system or on your server, and you can avoid this cost. I will also cover that in one of the future sessions, so that to use N10, you don't have to pay any cost. Okay. So we will cover that in the future. For example, one that I'm using, we don't pay any cost for this because this is hosted locally on our server. So don't worry that you'll need to pay $20, but I would recommend you. I mean, this is $20 per month is also not bad. Okay, to have a platform like that. But again, we are not associated with them, so don't. Uh, okay, so we are not promoting. But I will tell you a way to host N8N locally. That is not a super tough process, and you can absolutely avoid this $20 per month cost as well. Okay, let me check if there are any comments. Okay, cool. So guys, again, put in your comments and I'll occasionally check it. What are the comments coming in? But I'll continue. Okay. Now let's get started on N10. So you have created your account, and now let me first tell you all the basics. Today we are going to cover very basic notes how to get started. Okay. So to get started, first of all, you need to click on create workflow. This is the button to start creating any AI agent. The very basic first day concept. Okay. When you land, you'll get a blank canvas, which looks like this. Again, my objective here is that I empower people who have zero coding background, who hate programming, who have zero coding knowledge. They can also create automated AI agents. Okay. So when you land on this page, you can first thing that you should do is you need to name what AI agent you're going to build. If you're just testing it out or anything, just name it as test agent. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen that if you don't save it regularly, you will lose the entire agent that you build over time. Okay. And I've made that mistake a few times. So I don't want you to make this mistake. Now, in this platform, to get started, there is a plus button on the right hand side. You may be able to see a plus button over here. Okay. You simply need to click this plus button and the menu opens. Here you need to search different nodes. What are nodes? You remember all those square boxes that you were seeing, that you were able to see in that previous screen that I showed you in the in very complicated agents that we have already built. So all those are nodes. Okay. So what can be a node? Like if I want to work anything with Gmail, if I want to create an AI agent that is related to my Gmail, I'll simply add a Gmail node. So, da. 1 second. Need to go back, save, I'll come here again. Okay. So this is my Gmail node. So this is one node, right? Similarly, if I have to add an AI agent, right, which is definitely one of the most important node because we will be creating an AI agent all the time. Simply search AI agent, click on it. There are some configurations you need to change. Now, in every node, you will also need, excuse me, guys. So, in every node, there are some specific configurations, right? So, when I told you that, hey, we'll need 3 to 6 months of time to understand this, I will be explaining every single node and every single configuration. And then after 2 to 3 months, 4 months, you will start feeling confident that, okay, yes, this is doable in this particular way. Okay. So I've added another node called AI agent. Okay. Similarly, I can add a lot more nodes, and there is no shortage of nodes. You can like think like LinkedIn. So we have a node for LinkedIn. If you want to build anything related to YouTube, you have a node for YouTube. If you want to build anything related to utilizing API, so there's a platform called Appify. Excuse me. So you can utilize that thing. So there is literally no limit, and this is growing left and right. Okay, you just search a node and you will get that node. Okay, whenever you add a node, okay, you will see that they are connected with the string. So this connection basically show flow of data. It always flow from left to right. It never flow from right to left. Okay. Whenever you want to disconnect any connection between two nodes, you simply click on this delete icon over here, and this connection is removed. If you want to make any connection, just do this and it is connected. If you want to add anything in between, just click on plus and add any other node over here. Okay. So that is one thing. Now, if you want to move this node from this point to probably over here, you simply put on this and drag and drop it over here. Okay, so now this one is the execute node. So this is again a very important concept. In every AI agent, the first node that you should or must always add, it should be a trigger node. Okay. Now you may say, Aditya, what is trigger node? Let me show you. Okay. So look, all the AI agents that we have over here, if I go to daily AI agent, this one, let's see if there are any questions. Okay, cool. So when I go to our AI agents and I show you, let me close these. When I go to an AI agent, you will see at the beginner, there is always a trigger. Okay, AI agent, when you build it, and you can either activate them using this button and then they get triggered from your website, or you schedule a trigger. For example, this AI agent automatically triggers every 1 day. So this is one kind of trigger. Okay. Similarly, if I go to any other AI agent, say this Blastly, and over here, if you see, there is a manual trigger when clicking execute workflow. So this is a trigger. I can click on execute workflow and this AI agent will run. So we need to have some kind of trigger. Another type of trigger is this webhook. Now, again, you don't need to worry too much about it. What is webhook? Suppose I'm creating a website. So we recently created a website. By the way, this website could be very, very useful for you. So we just launched this website called blastly.co. Okay. So blastly.co, if you want to be a content creator, okay, if you want to be a content creator in the domain of AI or tech, then I created this platform so that you can get ready to use LinkedIn post. You can simply come here, create your account, and you can start creating your LinkedIn post. Let me show you, and that will also help you understand the concept of trigger. Okay. So you simply create your account, you get about 30 free credits, okay, which will help you create a lot of those. But basically, using the platform, you can simply select what type of post you want to create. So you can either put in your idea or you can simply select one of the type like educational, resource based, or report based. You simply click on it, click on generate post, and it will create a ready to go LinkedIn post for you. Now, when I clicked on generate post, and I come back to my AI agent over here. Okay. So this is my AI agent, Blastly, and I go to executions. You will see that this has started running. It has started creating the LinkedIn post. Okay. Look, this has started creating. It is still running. Now, I clicked generate post here on the website, but this AI agent started triggering. How? Because we are using this particular node. This is called webhook. Whenever you have to connect your AI agent with your website, if you're creating any website, then you have to use this particular node, which is called webhook. Okay. So there are multiple triggers. There are manual trigger like this. There is a trigger like this. There are many different ways of trigger. Okay. So over here on this platform, now you can see your LinkedIn post is ready. And this LinkedIn post that is coming up, it is coming up from an expertise of hundreds and thousands of LinkedIn top influencers. So we pulled almost 50,000 viral posts and trained this AI agent on those 50,000 viral posts. Now, when it is creating posts, it looks into all those viral posts, picks up most relevant content, creating it in the format that goes viral, adding all relevant information and giving it to you. So you can simply copy and paste it on your LinkedIn. Okay. Similarly, you can also generate an infographic. So these days with LinkedIn content, if you add an image or an infographic, it goes viral. So we have created given you an option called new image. You click on it and it starts running. And when I click on it again, we are using a webhook over here. So when I come to this agent and when you go to executions, it again trigger another agent because of this webhook. Okay. So I hope this has given you some understanding of what is a trigger. So whenever you're starting to build any AI agent, first thing you need is a trigger. Okay. How you can add trigger? Click on this plus icon, search on trigger. And then you can see there is a chat trigger, right? There is a manual trigger. Right now, let's only understand chat trigger and a manual trigger. Okay. There are many type of triggers as I showed you, but let's focus on these two. You click on manual trigger and you get this button. So that when you build this rest of the AI agent, you simply click on execute workflow and this will trigger rest of the workflow. And have you seen when I clicked on execute workflow, it has got a green tick? That means this node executed successfully. And this green tick will be super helpful for you throughout your journey to build AI agent. Okay. Because whenever you get a green tick, that means that node executed properly. Okay. So this is one trigger. Another kind of trigger, as I told you, so just search trigger. And another trigger, very, very common trigger is chat trigger. Click on this and chat trigger requires some kind of configuration. What is configuration? Let's see what it is. Make chat publicly available. Like, do we want to make this agent publicly available? Not right now. So I'll just simply keep it off, click on back to overview, and I have my chat trigger over here. Now, chat trigger will execute whatever AI agent that we will create whenever we click on open chat. So chat has been opened over here, and here I'll simply say hi. So whenever I give any command over here, this will trigger. And have you seen this small green tick? That means this particular node has been executed successfully. Okay. So these are two most common type of chat triggers, manual trigger as well as chat trigger. Okay. Perfect. Now I'll delete this. Let keep this one as well. Okay. Now we have added a chat trigger. Now let's add the second most common node. Let me show you in the meantime. So we created, so I'm going to that Blastly platform again. And you remember I clicked on new image so that we can get an infographic for the post that we created. And here is the image. And this platform used that webhook API to call the agent and it has created the infographic. You can simply download this infographic in your system. You have the entire post over here. Simply copy your post by clicking on this copy button. Go to your LinkedIn and literally click on start a post, paste the entire content. You have the entire content over here, and then add the image that I provided you. Simply click on this, add media, upload the image, and post it. And that's all you need. Okay. And your content is live on LinkedIn. Okay. This is how I have automated a lot of my content creation. And those who are new here, I have about 165,000 followers. And every day we create a lot of viral and a very, very informative content. As you can see, this one, this has all been created using an AI agent, right? For example, this one or particularly this one. And you can see the engagement over here. This has got 50,000 impressions, 357 like in a day, and 81 repost. Okay. So feel free to give a try to this platform blastly.co. Okay. And if you want to improve your presence on LinkedIn, but in my opinion, you must, everybody who's in tech right now, or even in non-tech roles, guys, you must improve your presence on social media. That is, there is like no excuse for that at the moment somehow, right? You need to have a very strong presence on LinkedIn, and that's the reason I created this platform. I already have this AI agent working for me, but then I thought, okay, let's create it so that people can also use it. Okay, so here I have added two triggers. Okay, so everybody's clear with that? Just let me know in the comments box if you're clear or not. Say yes or no. Simply say yes or no, and I'll get to know whether you are clear with the understanding of okay how we are proceeding in AI agent, and you understood okay what is a trigger at least. Okay, and then we'll jump on to more details, which is the next common node. We'll jump onto it. Okay, so the next common node is AI agent node. Whenever you have to add any AI agent or a node to it, so I'll remove one of the trigger for now. Okay, I'll remove this one so that we only have one trigger. Now I'll add an AI agent or any other node that you want to add. You simply click on this plus icon. You click on the plus icon, this menu opens, search for AI agent. You click on this particular node and your AI agent node is over here. But you need to make some changes. So today, let's understand this AI agent node. Okay. Now, what is this AI agent node? This is by far the most important because we are building the agent. This is like the mind, like the brain, access to all the tools. It has everything. Now, before we jump into everything, let's only understand two things related to AI agent node. The first thing that you need to understand is user prompt. What is user prompt? Whenever you go to ChatGPT and you write anything that, hey, draft an email for me, that is a user prompt. Whatever input you give is a user prompt. Okay. So we always need to have a user prompt in this one. So because we are using a chat trigger, it has already taken that whatever the chat input is, that will be the user message. Okay. And you can also change it, by the way. Okay. There are ways to change it. So you can simply click on this drop down, define below, and then you can put other things as well that we'll learn as we proceed. Do not try to understand everything on the day one. Okay. So first is user prompt, and the second important thing is system prompt. System prompt is just the guideline that is given to an AI agent in general. Okay. So how do you get system prompt? Simply click on add option, select this first option called system message, and define your system prompt over here. System prompt is basically a definition to an AI agent, like who you are and what is your role. So I'll say you are an email assistant who takes care of the email and performs multiple tasks like reading an email, responding to an email, creating draft emails, deleting an email. Let's say these are the only tasks that we are giving to the CI agent. So we simply define that, okay, what is your role? That is a system message. And this is a very simple system message. When you will actually create an AI agent, your system message will be 1 page long or 2 page or 3 pages long sometime. And the more accurate system prompt you have, the more powerful your AI agent will be. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll quickly plug in my laptop. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me quickly see if there are any comments out here. Okay, so people are following, which is great. Okay, so this is the AI agent node, user prompt and the system prompt. These are the two most important things, but again, they are become very, very complicated as you move on. There are multiple ways to reconfigure them. But for today, we'll just keep both of them. Okay, so we are creating an AI agent that can read my email. Okay. And whenever you do all the configurations, simply click on this button called back to canvas. So click on back to canvas and you reach over here. Okay. Now, as you can see, when I clicked on back to canvas, there is a small red icon. I told you, right? That this green icon and this red icon, they are your very, very good friends while building an AI agent. They're your best friend because this will tell you that this node has been added properly, but it is saying that this has not been added properly. Okay. Now, what happens in n8n that whenever you add a node for the very first time, it always show that it has not been added properly. Why? Because they want you to run the entire system and check it whether it is working properly or not. So how we are going to check it? Let's run the entire AI agent, whatever we have built. So I'll simply go to this chat over here because our trigger is chat. I'll again write hi. And when I'll send a message over here, let me expand it so that you can see. Give me 1 second. Open chat. Okay. So when I sent a hi message, and debugging again, guys, is a very, very important part of building an AI agent. Okay. So look, when I sent hi, it says error. A chat model subnode must be connected and enabled. So it is saying that a chat model subnode must be enabled. So that means whenever you add an AI agent, you need to have a chat model attached to it. Then only it can run. What is a chat model? It is a brain that you give to an AI agent. What is a brain? Brain can be OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, Facebook Llama, Anthropic's Claude. There are many, many large language models. Okay. So I'll simply click on this chat model. I'll search for OpenAI chat model. Simply click on it. My account is already connected. Again, this is a whole different topic on how to integrate it, and I will cover everything. Okay, I'll cover everything, but my account is already connected. So I have clicked back onto Canvas. I have added my OpenAI chat model. Now let's see. I'll again say send a message over here. Hello. And boom. Can you see? This is green. It is running. It is running. Let's see. So it says cross over here. Again, problem. Problem in the node AI agent, insufficient quota detected. That means my AI, OpenAI's chat model or my account has run out of OpenAI balance. Okay, so I'll select my another account, this live account. Okay, guys, debugging is super important, right? Here you can see insufficient quota detected, and you won't be able to build this until unless you do it by hand. You'll encounter all these small issues and you fix them. So AI agent is all about fixing it and doing it for your business. Now let's try it again. I've added my new account, OpenAI account, and now I'm saying hello again. And I clicked on it. It's again running. Okay, AI agent is running. OpenAI chat model is running. Boom. This time there is a green tick over here. There is a green tick over here. That means all these three have run properly. Okay. And we have what does it mean? When we say hi, AI agent is giving us a response over here. When I say hello again, it says, hello, how can I assist you with your emails today? It's saying, how can I assist you with your emails today? Because we created this as an agent to handle my emails. But have you got now this AI agent has a brain, it is taking my action, my instructions. Now we need to give it access to our email ID and it will start reading my emails. Okay. Let me give it access to my email ID. How will I give access to my email ID? Can you see a small button tool over here? Click on plus, search for Gmail. The Gmail is over here. Again, here, what type? I'll simply select probably there's so many of those. So I'll probably select like one of my email IDs. Okay. So I'll select my email ID and it has all of my team members' email ID because it's shared with everyone. Okay. So I'll select it. Here I need to select what is the operation. I want get many. I want this to read my email. So I've selected a message. And again, we will jump into a lot of details. So this is not a small class. We'll do short sessions in the next session. So even just to understand the Gmail node, do you see how many options are there? And do you see how many options are again here? And can you also see when you add filter how many options? So we'll need to go through all of them or you need to try it hands on. Okay. Today, and even to integrate your account, there's a long process. Okay. So I'll explain, we'll cover everything. So have patience. Whatever I show you, try it by yourself today. And then we'll cover everything slowly and slowly as we proceed. Okay. So here we have to read my email. Okay. So we'll select messages in resources, and will select get many in operation. Get many means that you can read all of my emails. Okay. Perfect. And I'm giving it a limit to read only 50 emails. And I've also checked this box called simplify that give me a simplified answer. Don't give me complicated answer. Okay. Now there are many, many filters that we can put. Like, do I want to read email only from my inbox or many, many things? Okay. But I'll leave that for now. I'll click on back to canvas over here and my Gmail is connected over here tool. Now I will ask, hi, please tell me about my last email. I'll click on it. The system is running. It is now going through my email and it will tell me what is the email. I won't show because I don't want to. It can be anything. Well, let's see. Your last email is received from Backstage, which is a hiring platform, which is a high paying commercial for this particular resort, promotional email. It appears to be a promotional email with a personalized daily job recommendation related to commercial opportunities. If you want me to provide more detail, full content of this email, let me know. So, this AI agent actually read my email, and this is how you can create a very simple AI agent and start your journey. Okay. Now, again, there are a lot of things that we have not covered on how to integrate OpenAI Chat GPT node. What are different options? What are different models over here? How you? What are different options in Gmail? So there is a lot to be covered. But this is how you can literally build a very simple AI agent. Now, today, your homework is to go to N8 create your account, and just simply recreate this agent. And when you will recreate, you will come across a lot of questions. Aditya, I'm unable to integrate my OpenAI account. How do I integrate my Gmail account? And we will cover all that in the next session. Okay. So now let me know in the comments section what are your questions, if you have learned anything or not. So there are some questions. Dipti says, can we use other chat models like Gemini or Llama? You can always do that. A replay will be appreciated. Kumayan, you can see replay on our YouTube channel, AI for Everyone. I'll put link in the comments for everyone over here. So you can simply go to our YouTube channel and see replay of today's session, and you'll be able to find it over there. Okay. And again, we are on a mission to upskill 100,000 people with AI skills in the next few months. So make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are taking a look at the counter over there. Okay. Next question. I have one question. We are understanding how to use AI for LinkedIn posts in tech and IT subject area. Please teach us how to create LinkedIn posts in other engineering disciplines. So, Balakrishna, in other engineering disciplines, uh, Blastly platform, when you go, there is a section that I've given. Let me show it to you again. Click on the let me show that to you again. You can simply go to the platform. And I don't know if you're asking from the Blastly platform or from any platform, but you can go to Blastly and click on post type your idea and just simply say, help me. Oops, simply type over here, help me write a post on, I don't know what, but types of electric current. I'm just I'm just taking an example, okay? And simply hit on generate post. And this system will start helping you generate posts specifically on that particular topic. But right now, to be very honest, I've created this platform only for people who want to create content on AI, specifically on AI, agentic AI, large language model, generative AI. If you really want to showcase yourself on LinkedIn, that you are building your persona, that you know about this thing and you're slowly building your professional presence in AI, Blastly platform for those is for those. But you can create other type of posts as well, but I would highly recommend that to use the platform only if your focus is that, hey, I want to be that AI powered, or I want to be known as an AI powered professional. Then this platform will help you give amazing content. I've pulled out viral posts from hundreds of top AI influencers. Okay, so until it creates, we'll go and check other questions. Let's see. Okay. Balakrishna says, Kumayun, Michael, Aditya has said that you can see his. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Balakrishna. For local hosting, do we use Dockers? No, Dipti, we don't have to use Docker for that. Again, any person from non-tech background can host N10 locally. So you don't need to have a tech background, or you don't need to know Dockers or any other thing for that. Okay, cool. So let's meet in the next session. By the way, who is up for the next session? Just raise your hand, say me. Okay, if you're up for the next session, you're up for a very, very long learning journey, just raise your hand and say, I am interested. And let me also share our WhatsApp channel, because that's where I update people that, hey, our next session is going to be on that day. So you won't miss it, even if you are not on email, but you'll be able to find it over there. Let me share that with all of you. So those who are genuinely interested in learning, you will get to the. I mean, you can definitely join the WhatsApp community, and we'll keep you posted on when our next session is. And any other questions, anything else, guys, let me know. Okay. Here is the link to join our AI WhatsApp community. I mean, I directly message on WhatsApp saying that, hey, we'll be live on this. So join my AI WhatsApp community. And we already have like 1,500 people who are like very, very interested in upskilling in AI. WhatsApp. Okay. And I'll also post it on LinkedIn. Join my AI WhatsApp community. Okay, guys. So this was a very, very beginner class on AI agent. The next class we will do on Saturday, and then we'll do another one on Sunday of this weekend. Okay, so I'll join this WhatsApp community. If you're not there, I put over there, and I'll put on my profile. But again, this is the easiest way for you to follow. Again, feel free to let me know if you have any other questions, if I can help you in any other way, right? But do give it a shot and let me know how we can do this. Okay, so come kind of say show how to set up locally on priority, because it can become a blocker trying it out. Let me see if I can do a session on that in the week or so, and then we'll take it from there. Kumayun says, I want to develop AI system that will help people generate AI realistic video, TTS, and generative text. So generative text, we have already done that. AI realistic video, guys, that will be a fast part of Blastly very, very soon. And I'll also teach you how to do that. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in the next session. Very, very basic fundamentals of AI agent. And from basic, we'll go to the top notch level. Okay. See you in the next session. Have a wonderful day. Join my WhatsApp community, and you will be updated over there about the next session. Most probably, we'll do it on Saturday and Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. See you. Bye.